with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, winter is just around the corner as you get a look at New Era Field just south of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Hello, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Go over the top on them. That's what coach is saying. They ain't got no CBs to hang with us. Over the top all day. You know what, coach? You might be right.
Now McCoy. And he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that.
Line.
The former first-round pick Shane Ray in on the tackle. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right.
Oh, try to cut behind Benjamin.
35.
It almost cost him.
13 and a Buffalo first down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Room to run past midfield, and he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Rolling, boy.
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drive back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does. The quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And they'll go on the ground. Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Jared Davis. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
First carry for Chris Ivory. He was brought down by Devon Kennard.
Good.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. And he's got his man. It's the tight end play. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. So opening drive, third down. They complete the
Slipped on me. I thought he got me caught.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
The numbers from last week for Benjamin. 7 catches, 116 yards, and a trip to the end zone.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
Eluding the pressure, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's their quarterback. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take it all the way down the field.
We need to even chance it.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively.
Here we go.
Flushed out right.
Good catch.
Oh, look at that. A diving catch. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
I know it looks like fun to guys like you and me. We're up here in the booth and everyone watching on television, but are you kidding me? In the snow, that type of a play, in the cold, you know that had to hurt to make that play.
I'm just mad he didn't make a snow angel while he was down there. Opportunity missed. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. And he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On first down, this is Ivory.
Good block.
He's got room. And past the 30 down to about the 27. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Yeah, if we can just block like that from McCoy, it'll be all right.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Probably going to spy me. Oh, he slipped.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end, and it's 3rd and short. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And able to find Curley. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I think I got 2 on the ground.
Their mobile, agile quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
He hit me with that.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh,
Throwing over
wow.
the middle, but it's incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And now it's second down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
First. Let's go.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Being chased out left.
Good catch.
He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Check three. Check three.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Touchdown.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
It's going to work on him. Defense is putting that juice to him, boy.
Come on, let's go.
Didn't I just do that?
And they'll run it here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Another run. This time it's Ivory. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ashawn Robinson there on the stop. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Flex round! Flex round!
See clearly this time.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And caught by Curley. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to
working,
flush
dude.
out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Hey, check, check. 3 down, 3 down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left.
And that's a touchdown.
Outside him, he's got a man. That's McCoy.
Oh!
And that one results in 35 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Shady can't never stay in after a big play.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he pushes
Dang, boy,
forward.
I thought he
but comes
still
up
made it,
short of
too.
the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
One more time.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Another shot from the 1
Put
on
Shady
second
in
and
the
goal.
game? Ah, dang. Avery's stealing all the touchdowns.
Watch quick.
If he gets in there, so he'll get in there.
They get it to
Yeah,
him running
usually
left.
always work right
And he
there.
takes it in across
Dang,
the
he's
chop
stealing
for
the
Bill's
touchdown.
touchdown.
Let Shady get some.
Chris Ivory.
Oh, they got on for a field goal.
Check 26, check.
The drive
That's a
begins
hole.
with a
There you
run
go.
by Ivory.
Damn.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Flex round! Flex round! Single receiver. Hey, Jordan Island over there. Single receiver. Watch 14.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Ah,
Flush to his
good
right.
stuff.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
I didn't work it.
The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12.
Check. Crunch. Crunch.
It ain't worth it.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Ooh.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. And we're going to get another timeout.
Run it off. I'm back in the second half. I'll try to go for 2.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Perfection.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll look to throw here. And going over the middle here to Curley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So that'll get them to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Ohio! Ohio! Here we go! White 90! White 90!
They'll drop to throw. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
Stay in that pocket.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
11 more on that one and another first down.
I need some milk cards. I'm about to fill them up.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Check 31! Check 31! He's coming! Double up! Double up!
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Man open right side. It's the tight end play.
Don't even force it deep. Just take that little short.
Inside the 15.
Let him get 20 on his
A
own
nice
feet.
gain
Let's
of
go.
21 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it
had
and
a
throw
line.
it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Looking to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A gain of 6 there on first.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Back to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Let's go.
LaShawn McCoy.
Man, this thing, I used to work. They got the next out blitz. I'm out of it.
10th carry now for McCoy.
Why would you
And
run
this
right
has
into
been
the
a
dude?
familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing
even
3
blitzed the
yards
middle
here.
linebacker.
And
They
that'll
was
make
standing
this
there.
a 2nd and 13.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
You never tell who's that star.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm.
Not
Incomplete.
too fast.
Now it's 3rd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4.
That's a good stop.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
Turnover.
We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
We
both enjoy.
share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Throw it to
They
the
shot
dang tight end,
Robinson.
man. I'm staying patient, man. I need to. I'm about to be on.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's
Let's go,
incomplete.
baby.
However, we
That's
do
the
have a
first.
flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Pass interference. Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that
First
call.
take.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round!
He'll look to throw.
Burned him. Hooked
And
him.
the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Hooked him. Baby.
Calvin Benjamin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game.
The
Defense,
spiral and
offense,
everything.
special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this.
In his zone. He just got hooked all the way. All right, Shady, let's at least try to get you 50 or something.
Let's go! One!
50 rushing yards.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The tackle there by Quandre
That was
Diggs.
the blocks, bro. That was
And
it.
when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time,
None?
and that means you've got to stop
Early
them on
timeouts for
defense,
what?
not
They
give up
get
the yardage. Use your
still out
timeouts
accurate.
in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he's going to get about
I'll use
7
timeouts
yards
when you
on
get
that
still
one,
out
up to
after.
around the
That's all.
33.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
The Bills on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Make it.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex
You know
round!
what? Let me see if I can.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he gets this one to
that 50th
midfield
catch.
before he's brought down.
Now I won't throw it
50
again to get
catches
300.
for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
That Now it looks like he'll throw here. Benjamin's got it. And he's brought down.
Give me 300, get him over 100. Let's go.
Yards that time and another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Through the line like that.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Let's go. Red 38.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Glover Quinn there on the stop.
Come on, y'all.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Third down. Here's Ivory. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Ivory stole the last play again.
Something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball. If someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one.